Boo. Yes, my mom did come today. We could not have any kind of extended visit. Um, she came, she helped me out with some stuff, and dropped off my potato chips and my Pepsi. But my oldest daughter popped positive for COVID this week. So it was a no contact visit, and my mom's not showing any symptoms or signs of having COVID. Well, my granddaughter had to get tested because she's at band camp. Yeah, I know, jokes, haha. But she had to be tested in order to be able to go, and she was negative. So poor kid has to test every single morning before she goes in. But so far, my daughter's the only, and she doesn't have any symptoms. So she's asymptomatic this time. Hopefully, my mom does not get it because she did not fare well last time. And hi, Debbie and TG and Bobby. Hello, hello, hello. And Dibble, I am very, very glad that your blue box is better than last time. Woohoo! Yay for good stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Is a very good thing. I got a package from Nana Tank, and it was something that Adopted Retrospects Kim had sold in one of her auctions, and I had actually bid on it. One of the rare times that I'm like, oh, I want that so bad, I have to. And I bid on it, and Nana beat me. I had to go out. Hey, Carol. And it was two things, and they were little remote controlled things. And Nana was like, "Oh well, we'll work it out. Don't worry, Kodi." And I was like, "Hello, hi, Carol. Welcome, welcome." And since I do know you, Carol, you get to be blue right away. No waiting. Yay. So I got a package in the mail, and my neighbor has been MIA. I don't know where he is. His truck is there, but I haven't seen him. I did have somebody knock on my door at 8 o'clock at night the other night, but when I messaged him to ask him if it was him, I haven't heard from him, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know anybody else that would knock on my door at 8 o'clock, but I'll show you what it was that Nana sent me. Let's hope my computer doesn't go wonky. We don't like wonky. Oops. Hold on. I clicked it, did the wrong thing. There we go. And I'll show you guys what she sent me, and I'm so excited because it's so cool. It's very, very cool. And I did mention it during Susanna's show. I was like, "Yep, I just need batteries now," and I was expecting all kinds of comments, and there weren't really any, which is weird. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. Come in. Look it, look it, look it. It's a little remote control BB-8. Isn't that adorable? I'm so excited. I'm going to have so much fun playing with that. It's about the size of a Funko Pop. And I have to check and see what, I think it's a 9 volt. Because I said 12 volt to Dibble. And she's like, 12 volts are huge. I think you mean 9 volt. Probably. The letters on the package on the other side are so tiny that I couldn't see what it said. But I do know that the remote control takes AAA, I think, AAA or AA, and then the little unit itself takes another kind of battery. So I'm so excited. Isn't that cool? John was gonna get me a remote BB-8. He was gonna get me the big one, like the actual. It's an actual like realistic size BB-8 remote control. They were like $300 or something. He was going to get me one, but he died before he could. And I'm so excited that I have this, and I would love to mess with the cats with this thing, but there's no space in my room to use it, so I'll use it out in the studio. Be like, Nyum! Yeah, I'm 5. I can't help it. He's cute. I love BB-8. My mom saw it and goes, "Oh, well, that's interesting." I'm like, you know, she never got into Star Wars thing. My mom took me to this very first Star Wars movie when I was a kid. Because, yeah, I'm old. And I got to go see it in theaters, and she was completely confused the entire movie. Completely confused. She didn't understand any of it. But I think it's very cool. Yep. you, you mailed me double A's for my other remote. My other quote unquote remote actually has a USB charger. So yeah, the batteries it takes either AA or AAA for the BB-8. So but yeah, one can always use batteries, right? I know I have a little flashlight or something that takes AA batteries, I think. Of course, I don't know where that flashlight is. But it's always good to have batteries on hand. You never know. Crap, I never mailed them to myself. Well, shit. I'm going to mail those to myself. I remember, well, some of you were at my sale and some of you were not. But I had little charms that I said I was going to take picture of because they were so tiny and they were very hard for me to hold on to. And I had somebody that emailed me and they were interested in them. So I did take pictures of them. And found out that I actually have, oh, that's not them. Those are the other ones. La, la, la. I actually have pairs. That might be kind of hard to see, but I'm going to do it anyway. Mail it to myself. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some earrings. And I was like, well, you have matching pairs of little charms. You make earrings, right? It's kind of a thing. It's my thing. That was the first thing I thought of. Because I actually have all the components now. I had Designs and Do-Overs actually sent me some sterling silver earring wires. And I do have sterling silver jump rings and things like that. So I want to make some sterling earrings with them. Oh, let's see if I can. It always takes me forever to get into my email and get the picture and all of that. You guys know that. But I think I'm going to do my sale again on Saturday. So I'm holding off on doing the labels and shipping until the 3rd, until the next Wednesday, when my mom can bring my laptop out for me. Just in case anybody else wants to purchase anything else, then those people that have already purchased from me will have combined shipping, because I've already charged for shipping. So as long as it's not, 50 pounds or something, they won't have to pay any more shipping. I figured that would be a good deal. Hey, 710. Cheers, dude. Let's see. Oh, awesome, Carol. Absolutely. My email is in my description. So if you email me, I can email you back with my address because I will absolutely take that. I love BB-8. He's my favorite droid. BB-8 and R2-D2. That little Dio thing that looks like a duck. No, that's got to go. Oh, okay. I'll grab your email. Yeah, the little Dio thing that thing's ridiculous. I'm like, no. But I love BB-8 and I love R2. C-3PO is annoying, but you know he's there. Yeah, I'm typing, so I'm not talking. It's okay. It's my live. I can fuck it up if I want to. Email sent. Bam. And I have spam email from something called Simply Bright that says Fontaine's settlement payment came in. That's nice. I don't have any settlement, anything that's going anywhere. Yeah. My news at simplysobright.com. I have no idea who that is. Not clicking it. Okay, let's see. So, what I'm going to ask is your opinions on whether I should do these just as they are, or whether I should make them a little more dangly and add like Swarovski crystal. So it'd be like the earring wire, a crystal, and then one of these charms. And I have 2 pairs of amethyst. I have 2 pairs of garnet, plus I have a single one that's not going to be an earring. And I have 2 onyx and 2 labradorite. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs altogether. And you can see how small they are. So, I mean, they'd be very small dangles, or I can lengthen them a little with a Swarovski crystal. And everything, all the components will be sterling unless somebody wants me to change them out. I do have some hypoallergenic earring wires. I know I can't put sterling through my skin. So, yeah. I don't know if I can make that picture any bigger. They're really pretty. And I did test them with my gem tester. They, oh, there we go. They are actual gemstones. Those are amethysts and garnets, labradorites and onyx. Look at the flash on that one little bottom one. What's the question? Do I like the pairs? Will they sell? Yes. I love the pairs, and I completely forgot I had these. But no, the question was, should I add a Swarovski crystal to lengthen them a little, to make them a little bit longer dangle? Because I do have garnet colored Swarovskis. I have that color amethyst, and I have black Swarovski. And I could figure out something for the labradorite, maybe a clear. So I can lengthen them a little to make them a little bit bigger, because I mean, that's a quarter. You can see how small they are. So what do you think? Should I do them plain? I could also do, like with the garnets and the amethyst, I could do 1 pair with the crystal and 1 pair without. So that's no. No what? No, don't use the crystals. Just do it as they are. And they are sterling. They are stamped on the back. I can't test, but I know when I bought them, because I vaguely remember buying them. I mean, technically these are vintage-ish because I bought them over 20 years ago. So I can do the vintage line if I really want to, but they are very cool. Okay. No crystals, do as is. Thank you, Carol. I could also, if people wanted the crystal, if they purchase them to make them a little bit longer, I could also add that. You know, I mean, I have Swarovski crystals in like every color. I hoard them. I've been hoarding my Swarovski for 20 plus years. So, yeah, I have a crap ton of Swarovski. And I absolutely would not put anything else except Swarovski with these because they are real gemstones and sterling, and Swarovski are top of the line, It's what the movie stars wear. Hi, Darlene. Hope everything's going well for you, hon. People were asking about you today in Susanna's, and they were all thinking of you. We are all thinking of you. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'll make the earrings, and I can give people an option. An extra couple of bucks. I can throw a Swarovski crystal on it, make it a little longer dangle. But I'll make them as is, and we'll see how they do. Thank you, Darlene. Dibble like short dangles and medium dangles. I think with the Swarovski crystal, if I put just one, and I do like a small one, like a 4mm crystal, it would make it like a medium. Hey, Jabby. As it is now, they'd be a very small dangle, but very dainty and delicate. I mean, they're very ornate, for such small little charms. They're very ornate. And I think I originally got them in pairs so that I could make earrings. I vaguely recall that plan. And then I put them in one of the containers and forgot all about them. I also took a picture of the other little charms that I found that I had. Which I also have to email to myself. Because they are very, very tiny too, as you will see. And I have those in pairs too. I might do earrings with these as well, except for a couple of them, because, well, one is an owl, and then I have an uneven number of butterflies. So it would be like Krista's nephew that was going through leukemia treatment and all that, he died. I think his name was Reese. He passed away. That's what Victoria said this morning. Which is very sad. I should have kept my email open, and I didn't. I never use my Google Mail ever, but that's where my phone sends things. So my phone does not like my Yahoo email. So whatever I email myself, so that I have to send it to Google. I don't know. Yeah, he was. Somebody said he was around 22. He's very young. I know that he's been struggling for a long time with treatments and the remission and then back again, and it just it's a hard fight. It is. Okay, these are the little charms that I have, and I showed the owl, but I've got little flowers. I've got the little stars or pentagrams because they have the point up, but they don't have the circles, so they're not a pentacle. We'll just say they're stars. I have the spirals. I have 5 butterflies, so Maybe more like 2 pairs and a necklace, I guess, and then I have the 2 bigger ones. So I could do earrings with those too. This little owl is so adorable. Look at him. He's so cute. Look at that little owl. Look at him. He's so cute. So I might do earrings with those two. And those I would probably add a crystal too, just to add a little bit of sparkle. But yeah. And those are little stars and butterflies and bigger butterflies and little butterflies and yeah. So I found those too. So that was fun. But these are so tiny and it was so hard for me to hold on to them. I mean, my fingers are numb, so trying to hold on to something that tiny was, yeah. I couldn't feel it, so it was hard to hold on to. So I solved that problem by taking a picture. Yeah, he had leukemia. Very sad. Look, I remembered. There we go. Just in case anybody wants to come up and chit chat. Be brave, come play with me. So I think I will do that on Saturday, the sale on Saturday. And yeah, I'm gonna break the law because I'm gonna have that little owl. Oh, does anybody know Krista's full channel name? Krista's something antiques, I think. Hey, I don't make war, toilet girl. Don't make me declare shit on you. I don't know where that's coming from, but don't cross me. You won't have a problem. That's all I'm saying. Does anybody know Krista's full channel name? I can't remember. Krista's Collectibles and Antiques or something. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, Krista's Antiques. Yeah, the owl is absolutely adorable. Thank you, TG. Thank you, Robin. Krista's Antiques and Collectibles. I knew it was something like that. I had it backwards. I appreciate that, you guys. Thank you. And hi, Robin. So, and I would probably put up the rings that I had made before, like the one with the little turtle that Robin had first dibs on, but that ring was too big for her. So it's up for grabs. It's a sterling ring with a little copper turtle on it. I have not forgotten you though, Robin. Don't worry. Yep, and I did take a picture of the owl dish set, the dish towel set, which, of course, I gave Rhonda first grabs on it, but she said it doesn't match her kitchen, so it will go up for sale. Hi, Wes. And I'll show you guys that since I do have the picture of it. It's so cute. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? He's so cute. So adorable. And it's got 2 kitchen towels, 2 pot holders, an oven mitt, and 2 dishcloths. And as you can see, it still has the tags on it. I have no idea where I got it. I think maybe my mom bought it for me. But I have a gajillion dish towels and pot holders, so I don't need to open that one up. Hi, Brandon.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. I just woke up not too long ago.
Well, it seems you're always waking up and then you come on my show.
I know, because I get the notification.
My notification woke you up. That's
The
cool.
notification woke me up.
There we go.
I was like, sure, why not come on and say hello?
Well, I'm glad that you did. Have you sorted through any of that yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
My room is a mess.
Yeah, it is.
It's such a mess. I gotta get it more cleaned up, fashion order.
I took a picture of the back too, but the picture's not. Why is the picture not coming out? Arr, I hate that.
Yeah, Cody's letting kids on the panel.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, he's one of my favorite quote unquote kids, okay? So he's allowed. He is allowed. And that damn picture is not coming up. Damn it. It shows up on my screen like when I look at it, but it's not.
Oh man.
I love technology.
Don't you love it?
Mm. Now I can't get the other pictures to close out, and I don't understand why. He's too young for me to bite. They had to be over 21 for me to bite them. Sorry.
Oh geez. Then
Don't
I'm safe.
me. Okay, got those cleared. Let's see if I can do this. I'm so paranoid that close my porn. Yeah, I'm so paranoid that my computer will stop working again. It takes me 20 minutes to get it back. It's terrible. So you having fun sorting through all that stuff, Brandon?
Yeah. I got a lot of stuff to do this week. I got to mark stuff for the shops. I got to sort all that stuff out, and I got to get ready for what's coming on Saturday.
Yeah. What's coming on Saturday?
It's the Jewel-a-thon.
Well, that's not this Saturday.
That isn't this Saturday. Holy cow.
That's
Man, my week is so slow.
That's on the
Never
6th.
mind. It is. I thank God I have another week.
This is one of the towels that's on that set. Aren't they adorable? They're so cute. Brandon is probably so sick of seeing owls at this point after that owl lot he had.
I am tired of seeing owls.
But they are adorable.
They are.
And if I actually needed, dish towels and stuff, this would be in my kitchen. So, but I don't. And so since it's new in the package and everything, it's getting sold.
I just can't look at any more owls.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I know you were like owl overload.
Ugh.
You had so many owls, it was looking like Rhonda's house. So, my big news at this point is that my oldest daughter popped positive for COVID again.
Aw.
And so that means that my mom and both of my grandkids are also exposed. My granddaughter had band camp starting this week, and she was all freaked out that she wasn't going to be able to go. But they told her that if she tested and she was negative, that she could still go. So luckily, she tested negative and she's able to go. So she started that today.
Cool.
And my mom so far hasn't been feeling any symptoms because I told her to make sure she keeps a close eye on that because she did not do well when she got COVID before. She almost had to be hospitalized. I was really worried about her. But my oldest, the last time when she got it, she had symptoms like a cold, and it lasted. Holy crap, Wes! She had cold-like symptoms, and it lasted like 3 or 4 days, and then she was fine. My mom, on the other hand, was down and out for like 16 days, and almost had to go to the hospital. Hey, Danny Mae, you bitch! Take treats. But so far nobody's showing any symptoms, so that's a good thing. my daughter, she goes to college. She's studying to be a vet tech, and she's working at a vet clinic for her internship or outternship or whatever the hell they call it. So she's exposed to a lot of people. Because, I mean, school's out. The kids aren't really exposed to anybody. Well, my granddaughter has a boyfriend, so she goes to his house sometimes. You never know. But I'm like, oh, my grandkids are too young for this. So, Rhonda, I think you need a bigger box. Rhonda's living a Taco Bell commercial. So the proceeds, I did get enough from my sale last Saturday to get my electric bill paid. Woohoo!
Nice.
And my mom's my mom's birthday present this weekend, because her birthday was the 25th, was that I was able to do a Walmart order with the stuff that normally my mom would pick up for me. And I had enough money that I could do a Walmart order, and so my mom didn't have to spend money on me. So happy birthday, Mom. She was really happy. She's like, oh, do that every week. I'm like, oh, God. But I made my adobo chicken in the crock pot. I have not had my adobo chicken in so long. And I say mine because it's not an actual recipe. Like, I looked up the recipe and then I made it the way I wanted to. But it's like crack chicken. It's so good. And I was able to make it 4 meals out of it. And there's nobody else in the house that's going to eat it on me. So I'm good. You don't even understand, okay? When I've made this before in a crock pot, and I mean, it's a full crock pot full of chicken and the adobo, you know, because adobo is basically garlic chicken soup. And you eat it like over white rice. You could eat it with noodles too if you really wanted to, but it's better with rice, in my opinion. And I would make it, and when John, Issa, and my son were all in the house, you had to fight to get seconds, because my son would be standing in front of the crock pot, like eating it out of the crock pot. Him and John used to fight over it all the time. I'm like, God, do you think I, made it? Could I have some? That'd be nice. But it's really good. And I had my mom taste it today, and she was like, oh, that's really good. And I'm like, imagine that. I can cook. My mom doesn't think I can do anything. So, of course, my mom will not make it for herself because nobody else in the house would eat it. So, my mom has a smaller crock pot. She could make it and then divide it up into meals for herself, but Rhonda's having packaging problems. What the hell are you trying to ship, Rhonda? Did I miss that? What's supposed to be going in the box?
I'm having organization problems.
Well, Brandon, that's because you had a crap ton of stuff, and then you went out and bought more, and now you have a fuck ton of stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look, all this stuff I have to go through. Oh, I think I'll go buy more stuff.
That sums me up.
I think you have a problem, Brandon.
I think it's called an addiction.
Yeah. The good thing is that you do make money on your addiction, so that's good.
True that.
I put peanuts inside, saran wrap them, bubble wrap them, then put the foam you use for packing dishes on them. Think they are more than secure. It's the post office I'm worried about. Yeah, because depending on what sport they're playing, I take it what you're sending is breakable. Oh, is it those lampshade things, the Tiffany things that you had? Tiffany-ish things? Did someone buy them? I'd be freaking out about packing those too. Yeah, the post office. I think they draw like a sport name. Yeah, the Tiffany S shades. Those were gorgeous. I
Mm-hmm.
love stuff like that. I think they have like names of sports in a hat, like rugby and football and soccer and things like that to decide what they're going to do with your packages. You know, Brandon, did you see what Nana Tink sent me?
No, what she send you?
I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. If my computer will work.
More owls.
No. People don't send me owls. They send Rhonda owls. Yeah. There we go. Nope. I get stuff like this. Cool. Look at it's a little remote control BB-8.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that amazing? That's so awesome. I cannot wait to play with that thing. I just need batteries for it. But yeah, I'm gonna zoom that thing all around my studio. if I can videotape. Oh god, I just aged myself. If I can video it with my phone while I'm using it, like video with one hand and remote control with the other, I'll get it on video and share it with you guys. But other than that, it's mine. It's all mine. And Nana Tink sent that to me. Thank you, Nana. I showed my mom her card because Nana Tink puts cards in and says thank you for supporting my channel, and has all her links and everything. And I showed my mom. My mom thought her card was absolutely adorable because it's got Tinkerbell on it.
Oh yeah.
Grace. So yeah, she didn't read anything that was on it. She just saw Tinkerbell and was like, "Oh, that's cute." So yeah. Yeah, people send me bears and rocks and different things. I'm very easy to buy for or give things to. I mean, if it's a natural stone, bam, it's a win. If it's a bear, bam, it's a win. And I like wizards and fairies and anything pagan. And I mean, I'm very easy to to shop for.
Hear that, everybody? Cody's giving me a hint.
No, it sounds that way, doesn't it? But no, it was not a hint. It was just John used to always say I was the easiest person ever to shop for. Hey, Larry. Besides that, even if it's something that I didn't collect, I showed my appreciation to him. Not like that. People, calm down. Well, I did when him and I were together, but not once he was married, because I don't do married men. Not even my own husband. But his wife, he would buy her stuff, and she'd be like, "Oh, that's nice," and she'd put it down and like never look at it again. Unless it was a cat or a butterfly, she showed absolutely no interest in it whatsoever. And I'm like, that's just rude. The man was thinking of you and bought you something, and you're just kind of like, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
When I was going in to have my my surgery, the first surgery on my foot, first surgery, second surgery, one of them, John went into the toy department and got me a bear. It's this plastic bear. It's like 6 or 7 inches long, and it actually roars.
No.
He's like, you can bring it in the hospital with you. I'm like, I am not bringing that in the hospital. And then the damn thing started roaring on its own. It was sitting on the shelf, and all of a sudden it would just, ah! And I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, it was haunted. And that was before he died. So I had to take the batteries out of that fucker because it would not shut up. Yeah, Danny Mae's cheap. She sends pictures of Tig. But you know what? Guess what I do with the pictures with Tig? I made this because I'm always saying hashtag give Tig treats. Right? So I went into Canva and I made and I sent it to Danny Mae. Yep, that's Tig. That's my Tig. I adopted Tig away from Danny Mae. We are co-moms. So she sends me pictures to take, and I turn them into a thumbnail. That's a legitimate YouTube size thumbnail right there, because I use Canva to do it, and I have it automatically set on thumbnails. So when Tig gets his own channel, she can put that up there. Give Tig treats. He's so cute. Look at him. He's so sweet. So yeah, I was bored the other day. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired of typing it in. I'm just going to send her a picture. How are you, Larry? You doing all right?
Hey, Larry.
Yes. Stop that. So I will have a few pairs of earrings, and I'll have the dish towel set. I'm not real sure about the purse. I have to check it again, because I think one of the cats ran it over and like hooked it with a claw, and it put a little pitch in it. You know what I mean? Like it kind of tore what I thought was leather, which apparently is not. It does not smell like leather, so I don't think it is. Good, Larry. I'm glad to hear it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to sell that or not. I don't like to sell things that are damaged, that, especially if it's pleather, because if it's not real leather, if it's fake leather, and it has even a tiny tear in it, that thing's going to fall apart. And I don't like to sell stuff that's going to do that. So I don't like to buy stuff that's going to do that either. So I'm not real happy with that purchase. When I lived in Florida, the crazy lady that I lived with first, she when her husband died, she kind of lost her mind, and she kept buying me stuff, and I kept telling her, stop buying me stuff. I mean, you've got bills, you've got medical expenses, you've got all this stuff. She was taking like the $300 I gave her a month, and she's going shopping with it. And I'm like, that's for rent. What are you doing? But we were in this little boutique, and they had this lavender colored bag, and it wasn't actual leather. I could tell it wasn't real leather, but it had like a chain on it for the handle. The strap had part of a chain, and I love the way it sounded. So I was playing with it. And it was like $20. The next thing I know, she's handing it to me with a receipt, going, here you go. And I'm like, God, woman, stop. You don't have to buy my friendship. I live with you. We're fine. This is before she went nuts on me. But that thing, it flaked. The leather, quote unquote, leather part of it flaked right off. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, it was one of the cheapest purses I've ever had in my life, which isn't to say anything against her. I appreciated the gift, but I was really upset because it was a really cool purse. And I'm not a purse person. You know what I mean? Like, I have one purse. That's it. I have one purse, and I have 1.5 pairs of shoes. I'm not the purse and shoe kind of girl. So, and I've had the bag I have now for, I don't know, over 10 years. And it's like a hobo bag. It's tie-dyed, and it's cool, and I like it. And I have no desire to change it out. I'm fine. So I know there are people that have like, a dozen purses or more, and they switch them out and all that, and I don't do that. I'm like, nope. So, and I have some crafty stuff. I have some squares of fabric that like you use for quilting and stuff. I have some of those. Things like that. I've been going through stuff. What I can reach, I've been going through and just be like, nope, I don't need that. Nope, I don't need that. I'm like, not like I can take it with me. And my son will probably just throw all my stuff out. So might as well sell it, because the next financial goal is my phone bill, which is $83 for 3 months, because I have Mint Mobile. And I need to get flea stuff for the dog. And I was thinking of switching to Capstar, because I know a lot of people have used Capstar, and it's better than like Frontline or Advantage or Advantix or whatever, because I got Advantix 2 for Simi the last time, and it doesn't seem to be working that great. I mean, it worked, but every once in a while I still see fleas on her. She's not scratching excessively or anything, I mean, but I want something that's going to work like it's supposed to, you know? And it seems that the topical stuff is just not doing it anymore. So does anybody in the chat use Capstar for their animals for flea control? Dibble, bring me food. I'll let you try my adobo chicken. Wait, I gotta see what she's making because I missed it. What are you making? Oh, pollock. Fish. Nice. I don't think I've ever had pollock. I've had cod. I've had haddock. I've had tilapia. I don't think I've ever had pollock. I'll try it. Bring me some. Leave now. You should be here in like 6-7 hours. She lives on the other side of South Carolina. Is she on the wrong side or I'm on the wrong side? I don't know. I can't afford to live in Myrtle Beach, so. Because if I went to Myrtle Beach, I'd be stopping at Dibble's house, and I'd definitely be going to Mr. Jim's house. Just remember, Mr. Jim, my pockets were already full when I got there. Nothing repels me. Wes, I am immune to every repellent. Wes really does love me, you know. It's his way of showing affection. Telling me to fuck off.
Oh, anybody want to buy out this room of stuff?
Look at that.
It's too much. See, it's.
And you know this little fucker said, "Oh, come on over and shop in my room." I couldn't even get my wheelchair in that door.
Oh my gosh.
He's like, "Come over and shop in my room." Yeah, okay.
I'll be right. Well, I'm in the basement, so here's a question: how do you get down there?
Yeah. And Dibble said $25. Do you have to get it from the vet, Danny Mae? Because I can't do the vet.
She bumped up another $25.
Dibble is upfitting ourselves, man. There's a lot of good stuff in that room. Let me tell you.
There's a ton of stuff. I still got 2 of those shoe boxes for the West. I still got 2 shoe boxes of all those stones. I need to test them.
Well, Dibble is offering you $750, not a penny higher. TG, that would be buying stolen merchandise. You can't bid on something you don't own. Halo thief. Yeah, he's still got stones and rings and. Seriously, if I could shop at Brandon's house, if I had money, I would be there.
Oh yeah, a lot of people.
I would dive out of the wheelchair and crawl my ass through that room. Honestly, though, you know what? If I could actually get to your house, I would want to help you. I'd be like, I'd bring my Presidium with me, so we'd have 2 of them going, and we'd get through all that stuff quicker.
Oh, I'm sure we would.
You know. So I did find some silver and stone. They're, I don't know if they were sold as charms or pendants, but yeah, you have to get it for the vet. See, I can't do that. So that won't work anyway, but thank you. And I'm going to be making earrings because I found out that I have pairs. I had to put them all out and take a picture of them because they're so small. I'll show you. I showed everybody else already, but they can see it again. They're too small for me to hold on to because of the numbness in my fingers. So I took a picture because easier. See?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I've got 2 pairs of amethyst. I've got onyx. These are labradorite down at the bottom next to the onyx, and then I've got 2 pairs of garnet. and then like a garnet charm, it's a little bigger than the others. So what I'm going to do, since I have sterling silver components to make earrings, I'm going to make earrings out of them, and then sell those, and then sell those. And yeah, but I've been going through and actually opening containers and looking to see what I have, and I'm like, oh, look at that. It's like Christmas at my house. I'm like, hey. So
Christmas at my house all the time.
yeah. He buys it. He buys all that stuff.
Like, how did I get all of it? Well, yeah.
He buys out people's estates and stuff.
Yeah, jewelry estate specifically.
He robbed a rich lady. Actually, I know for a fact Brandon has been quoted prices on some of the groupings that he's gone to see, and he actually will give them more than what they ask because he doesn't want to rip them off.
Yeah.
He feels bad.
I'll give you an example. I went to a sale, I think it was 2 weeks ago, and the lady was opening at 8 o'clock, but I got there at 7:15 because I like to get there early. I'm an early bird. And this one lady, I walk up while she's setting out her stuff. I walk up and she said, "Oh, we're not open right now, but you can take a look around. We're not going to sell anything till 8 though." And I was like, okay. So I start looking around and I go to this one sale just basically for, they had a picture on Craigslist of a bunch of the vintage salt and pepper shakers with the milk glass and the enameling on them. And she had a bunch of McKee glass dishes and a bunch of Pyrex dishes. And I was like, okay, this is like what I'm interested in. And she had them priced all reasonably. Like I would literally swoop up half the table. I walk around the sale and I get to their toy table and I see a vintage Fisher Price set that she had marked like $5 for the set. And usually I get like 45 to 50 out of those sets. And I just picked it up, looked inside, it was all complete. And I told her, I said, "Hey, excuse me." And she goes, "Yeah." And I said, "I think you have this a little underpriced. I'll give you $10 for it." And then she looked at me so confused and she's like, "Wait, really?" And I said, "Yeah." So I handed her the $10 bill and she's like, "Oh, okay." And then I said, "Do you mind if I start a little pile?" She goes, "Oh yeah, go right ahead." So I set the barn down, this one little Fisher Price set down, and then I start shopping all over the store and just setting a big pile. And then this is probably one of my favorite moments I'm ever going to witness at a garage sale ever. It was about 7:45, about 15 minutes till this lady opened, and I grabbed like half the table of the stuff I wanted. And this one lady zooms down the road at like 30 miles an hour, screeches her tires, on her car, puts it in park, runs up to the sale. And I have never, ever seen one lady grab so many Americana pieces so fast in my life. She didn't even care about those prices. She just started grabbing them randomly. And I was like, what is going on? But then when I looked at her, I was like, oh, I recognize her because she's another antique dealer from around here. But I was like, man, I'd never seen someone grab Americana pieces so fast in my life. But yeah, I ended up spending a little under 150 at that sale. So, but I got like over $600 in glassware, so I was happy.
Nice. See, this is why I love hanging out with Brandon. I love going to Brandon's auctions, is because he's very honest.
Oh yeah.
His prices are so reasonable. It's amazing. And I know Dibble has bought stuff from you, Brandon. And I know that the pieces that she got, she raved at me about. She's like, "Oh my God, this stuff I got from Brandon is awesome." So the kid has integrity. Sorry. I got to stop calling you a kid. You're not really a kid anymore. Although I'm 53. So everybody under 30 is a kid to me.
Yeah.
I'm at that age.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's very difficult to find people that are that ethical and have morals like that. So that's why I appreciate you, Brandon. I really do.
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Don't change or I'll have to kick your ass. I can get you from here.
That was a very fun sale. That'll go down in the record books for sure.
TG. Yay, I'm not a kid. No, you're a Halo thief.
Actually, wait. I'm gonna go grab one of the pieces that I got. Hold on, because I gotta show you it. It's too cool.
Okay.
I gotta step over all the crap.
Don't trip on anything.
Oh, I know.
The next we see Brandon, he's in a full body cast because his room tried to kill him. I mean, you guys got to hand it to Brandon. He started selling when he was really young, and he's done amazing. He's very business oriented, and he keeps track of everything. I mean, he does really well. I'm very proud of him.
Okay, so this is one of the best things I found at this sale. This was a cookie jar.
Oh, that's cool. Is that milk glass?
Dang right.
Nice. See, Kodi knows some stuff.
A clown cookie jar.
Hi, Mr. Jim.
I really love this piece. It's not signed, but I like clowns, so why not? I know this thing will sell, and it comes with a little red glass topper.
I was going to ask if it had the lid. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's a little hat.
It's a little hat. But yeah, that was cheap. that was a really cool find.
I have one cookie jar. My late friend Rose, my former best friend, she sent me a cookie jar, and it's a beehive because I'm the bear. So it's a beehive, and she put cookies in it when she sent it to me. It had the chocolate chip cream Little Debbie snack cookies in it. I was like, hell yeah, I got a cookie jar and cookies. That works for me. Dibble, that would be awesome.
Yeah, Kodi wants me to go through all my stones so I can have a sale on Thanksgiving break instead of Christmas break.
That's right. He was going to make me wait until Christmas. That's just cruel.
Well, I got a lot of stuff going on my plate.
Yeah, well, that came first. Well, I mean, school comes first, but you know
that came first, yeah.
You know what I mean. So yeah, I got him to bump up the stone sale from Christmas to Thanksgiving because, you know, people might want to buy them and give them as gifts for Christmas. So they have to have them before that. And I might actually have money then. I don't know.
Who knows?
I'm always hopeful, you know. If I could buy a lottery ticket, I would. Of course, with my luck, I'd lose $2 instead of gaining anything. But, you know, hey. My son and his roommates need to buy lottery tickets. Because the car is dead. And they were all sick with pneumonia. So they were out of work for a while. I think the one roommate's still on oxygen. So I don't think she's able to go back to work until her lungs have recovered enough. Hey, Carol Ann.
Oh yeah, those were the good old days, right, Carol Ann?
Yep.
Yep, I've been a part of a lot of groups on YouTube, but
Yeah, you have.
I think when I went independent was probably my favorite time, though. It's nice to collab with people, but there's just some people you just don't get along with.
Yeah, it works out. I mean, it happens sometimes. Or they have a style of selling, like they have rules on their channel when you go on their channel that you're like, what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that there was one group that someone went on with them to sell, and they were like, well, all the information, the seller's information is going to come to us, and then we'll send it to you. And the person was waiting forever to get the info to from these people so they could invoice. It was like 2 or 3 weeks, and they were still waiting. I'm like, no, that wouldn't fly. You need to send me your info direct.
Yeah.
You know? Everyone loves you. Really, TG, you think? She's so convinced. It's one thing to have confidence. It's another thing to be completely convinced.
I've got a big project that I'm gonna do in the middle of September where I'm gonna go to my antique booths and switch out all my jewelry. I don't know if I'll go live while I'm in the store, while I'm switching my stuff out, or if I'll just do a video on it.
That'll be cool, though.
Yeah.
Doing pretty good, Mr. Jim. I'm going to be doing my sale on Saturday, probably at the same time, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you and Miss Joni aren't doing anything then, You can stop in and say hi.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to a church sale tomorrow.
Yes, because you need more stuff, Brandon. One of my favorite things to do when I was a kid, when I was still in high school, is our town always had this big Christmas bazaar, and they had it at the school. And people, I mean, everybody brought out the homemade items, and there was a ton of silver jewelry. And of course, back then, I was a silver and turquoise girl, so I was trolling those jewelry tables. And but everything, I mean, it was so cool to see the things that people made. You know, I used to love going there. I never had any freaking money for it, really, but I was able to pick up a thing here or there. And the one year I was in French club, and all of the clubs, the foreign language clubs, had to have booths. And the people in the club had to work the booths. And I'm like, no, I want to walk around the bazaar. I don't want to work in the booth. Because for French club, we were making crepes. And that was fun. It was very messy.
Oh.
They were really good, though. We sold a lot of them. I forget what the Spanish club, because we had French club, Spanish club, and I think German. And the German club made like a streusel, some kind of streusel. We made crepes, and I forget what the Spanish club made, but the food was popular. And come on, cat, go somewhere with yourself. But I had to work that thing for like 2 hours, and I was just, can I go now? Can I go now? Can I go? You know, because I just wanted to walk around and look at stuff. That was one of my happy childhood memories. And I actually didn't smoke any weed during the Christmas bazaar. I actually was sober and looking at stuff, so it was unusual, you know. Considering most of my high school life was spent stoned. Oh yeah. I admit it. I was a huge stoner when I was in school. My senior yearbook, well, all of my yearbooks actually were signed by people saying, hey, happy hazy mornings. Yeah.
Now, cool thing about my school, and nobody actually knows this quite yet, I was on the yearbook staff for 3 years in high school. So I helped out, you know, taking photos, creating the yearbook.
Yeah.
All that fun stuff.
You know who did that in my high school?
Huh.
The fucking cheerleaders.
Oh.
Do you know whose pictures were all in that yearbook?
The cheerleaders.
The fucking cheerleaders. The cheerleaders and the sports player, anybody who played sports.
See, that's why they had some of us music people on the yearbook staff, was so that way our book could be more diverse towards different groups. Because it was all sports for like the past however many years. Oh no, it just got quiet. She muted. So how's the chat going? Hey, Mr. Picky. I love the flower brooches I got from Nikki. I still need to put them in my case.
I am so sorry. My phone rang. I'm like, and I was going to ignore it, and I looked at it, and it was Issa. Apparently she's in town. She's going to be stopping by in about 30 minutes. I'm like, hey. I was like, I'm kind of in the middle of a YouTube live right now. But if she has Talon with her, I want to be able to see him, because I have not seen my godson in a year.
Yeah.
So she won't stay long. She never does, but I want to be able to say hi and give him a hug.
Oh.
So when so about 25 past 3 or so, I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna leave it all open because I'm not done yet. I've only been going for about an hour, and my StreamYard minutes just kicked over. So I'm good on the hours for the free StreamYard, which is also what the next sale is going towards. Is paying for StreamYard, so I don't have to stress over using the hours. But yeah.
I don't pay for StreamYard since I'm in college, and it's going to be hard for me to do sales during college, so I don't really use StreamYard. But I think after college, when I'm all done with college, I'll probably buy StreamYard plans.
Hey, John, how are you? Yeah, I mean, it makes no sense to pay for it if you're, not going to be using more than 20 hours. I mean, I technically, my lives have gone for hours and hours before, and I can't do that when I had to be, I only have 20 hours to work with. So, but if I don't have the money for it, I don't have the money for it. So basically, this coming sale will be financing towards the Capstar, which for the dog is $31 and some change. It's a little more expensive than the Advantix, but hopefully it will work better. And it's like 6 doses, so it's 6 months worth of stuff. So it's actually less expensive in the long run because it's $26 for 2 doses of Advantix,
Yeah.
So if it works, it'll be worth it. Hopefully it will work. Paying for my StreamYard and money towards my phone. Because I have to pay for my phone every 3 months, and it's $83 and some change. But because it's $25 a month, but then they tack on all the little fees and crap. So. So yeah. So that's what the next sale fund will be going towards. Wait, Didi Mae, you're doing a live at 4:00 and you're giving stuff away, and you didn't tell me? You are in so much trouble, bitch. Let me tell you. What are you giving away?
Silver.
Send me a picture. Yeah, silver what? She tells me to notify her when I'm doing a sale, but she doesn't tell me about giveaways. What the hell, girl? I'm going to have Tig drool on your pillow. It's funny, the last time I said that, he did. Bricks of gold. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? 4 lines, $129 a month. Yeah. My phone was $64 a month when I had it with Metro. And then I was like, no, you know what? I want to do Mint because it's $25 a month. And how many people, well, I mean, Mint Mobile people can, but who's your provider? Fucking Deadpool, okay? That is awesome. Because Ryan Reynolds owns Mint Mobile. So my service provider is Deadpool. Hello, that's epic. So, So I switched. Unfortunately, the phone that I got, which $300 worth of phone, and I need a new charger cord because the phone, I think the charger port itself was like a little wonky, but then the cats knocked my phone off my cable while it was on the charger, and the charger cord at the little piece at the end bent. So it takes 2 days to charge my phone now. It's driving me crazy. So I have to get a new charger cord. But I got the new phone from my business because it takes really good pictures, as you could see. It does take good pictures. Ryan has a new movie coming out on Netflix. Yeah, the Adam something, right? I don't have Netflix. I had to cancel Netflix when my son lost his job when he was living here. I had to cancel Netflix because I couldn't afford it. The only thing I have right now, I had to cancel Netflix and my Kindle. The only thing I still have is my Amazon Prime because I need that for when occasionally I have to order something and I have free shipping. So I watch stuff on Amazon Prime. So, but yeah, my so far, I mean, the service. What's funny is Mint Mobile piggybacks on other service providers in your area. So uh, color me shocked when I turned my phone on and got it all set up and everything, and the Metro PCS pops up on my phone because that's what Mint Mobile is going through, and I'm like, wait a minute. So I've still got Metro, but now I'm paying like a quarter of what I was paying before. Yeah, okay. So yeah. But it works better than when I had Metro, because when I had Metro, my phone was all kinds of fucked up.
Yeah.
My voicemail wouldn't work. My freaking calls wouldn't go through. It was horrible. Now I do not have that problem. It's kind of a big dump of cash every 3 months, the $83 on top of my bills and whatnot. My electric bill, because of the heat wave we've been having, my electric bill bounced up $40. So, which I should have expected. I knew it would be higher. I just didn't know it would be that higher. Still better when the Toxic Twins were here and my electric bill went up to like $300. Ugh, almost had a heart attack. Hey, Enzo. So, and I was able to bump down. I don't know. I was able to adjust my AC so that it kicks on at a little bit higher temperature now because I was able to unblock the vent that's in my room. The cats had knocked a book down on top of it, so 3/4 of the vent that I have access to was covered, and I couldn't reach it comfortably. But when I went through stuff in that corner, I was like, you know what? I'm moving that damn book. So, so I moved the book and I moved things away so it has freer airflow. So between that and my fan, my room stays nice and cool, because if it gets too warm in here, I can't breathe.
Yeah.
Breathing is kind of essential. Right, John? It's weird how that happens, isn't it? My mom still has Verizon. We've gone through so many different carriers. I don't know what Issa is using now. Issa was using the Walmart phone thing, which was cheaper, and she wanted me to get it, and I'm like, no, I'm not trusting Walmart with that shit. Nope. But it's weird because out of the blue, all of a sudden, she wants to stop by, and I'm like, oh God, what does she want? She's probably going to yell at me because it took so long to pay the bill. I mean, I was able to pay the electric bill the day before it was due. It was very close, very close. And I think I'm like a month behind on my cable bill. But the cable bill is not due until like the end of the month. And then they always give you leeway. Spectrum, I mean, hell, I had my son, I told my son when we moved out of the other house, well, when he moved out like a month before I did, but I told him, I said, call and tell them to cancel the internet over there. They kept that internet running for 3 months without anybody living in the house because my son never called them. So they let the bill run up for 3 months and then they shut it off. And I'm like, well, okay. So I'm paying it. It's still fine. It's just like a month behind, which I will eventually catch up with.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll definitely need to cut the humidity.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. What happened?
I found more crap that I didn't realize I had in this drawer. Oh, Kodi, you don't want me to show you these.
Oh, geez.
But I might as well.
Of course you will.
Of course I will.
Did you like to torture me?
I forgot I had these.
Ooh, pretty.
Look at those.
Those are pretty.
Those are beautiful. They're my Rachel Zoe. I did not know those were in the drawer. Oh, what else is in here?
Now you got to test them. Hey, Sandy.
Oh my God.
Now you got to test them, see what those stones are.
No, yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Let me turn on my Presidium. Thinking some sort of opal, but doesn't say at all.
Yeah, I got to mute for a minute.
Okey-doke. Let me see, what are these? Yeah, there's some kind of an opal. Not really sure what kind, but hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
Why? What is that? Oh. I can't seem to... Oh, that was from something else. See, I can't... I don't know what's up with me, but I just can't stop finding owls. This is ridiculous. I have way too many owls. And here's another one. Just keep finding them. What the heck? How do I stop this madness? Oh, I'm tired. What is this? So glad my wife's not here. No, I'll just be showing random stuff. Nikki will be like, I want that. I want that. Oh, man. No, some of you guys haven't seen. I'll do a video on this. Let me see. I need to unplug my computer. Hopefully this won't like ruin. And I gotta move over here. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Maybe. There we go. I took my watch case and with all my flower brooches. Yep, this way. I made a very beautiful display. And there's even flowers there on the top.
Issa just got here. She's early, of course. So I'm going to mute. You can all look at Brandon's stuff, and I'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
And then, of course, this spins, and you can see, like I said, this isn't even a portion of what I have. I don't think, anyway. But I just have a ton of flowers. And so there's my room. I'll do a little 360 for you. Oh, I gotta plug everything back in. Where's the cords? Here they are. 1 and 2. There we go. What else do I have to show? Bunch of stuff. Wait, I have way too much. That's one thing for sure. But yeah, how's it going? Everybody in the chat. Oh, I'm unplugged. Fix that. Yeah, I hope to do thank you, Wes. I hope to do a show sometime this week, at least before the weekend. I don't know. We'll see. I do my shows at like 1 a.m. So if you guys are awake, make sure you check it out if I'm up. What else? I don't know. What is this? I have Lego sets all over the place too. And oh boy, hold on a minute. Look what I got. I found. I can't stop with the owls. There's even more owls. You can never have too much nice quality stuff. It will always sell. It definitely will. Time zone, I'm in Central Time. I'm like smack dab in the middle of the country. Oh, I hope, probably on my community posts, I hope to make a few buy it now posts today. Once I get off here, I'll probably make a couple. So yeah, I am on the Jewelathon, if no one hasn't seen that yet. And I'm getting stuff ready for that. I'm going to, plan is to do a big blowout sale for that. And you will see when you go there. What else? I'm just talking while Cody's away. I don't know. Do I have any other things? Probably not. We're gonna have a small auction 10 now, starting. Well, Cody's gone. I'll have an auction. Oh, it would be way more owls than that. I literally cannot stop with the owls. I can't get rid of them fast enough. They keep hooting back to me. That was a very stupid pun, but I'll go with it. Oh man. Ow. Oh, that dropped. And we have Carol Ann in at 12. Ha ha ha. Throw some owls up, really. Jeez. Here, let me get out my trusty handy dandy box. Let's see if y'all want some owls. Let's do, where did I see? Now I just lose them. Let's do that guy. I'll do that guy. This little guy. And I'll do those. I'll do that, sure. Why not? For those who don't know, and I can show you these owl pieces. So we have a very beautiful costume owl ring with white enameling. And it is gold tone. It's very beautiful. What size is this? It's a size 7. This is a size 7. No, this is for all of it. Let's just do all. This is for all. We have a very beautiful rhinestone owl. I can't believe I'm auctioning on Cody. She's probably laughing back there. This owl says 925 China FP. So this possibly could be sterling. I haven't tested this owl. But that one's a very beautiful owl. And then we have this little owl. And this one is, I think, an onyx stone, and it's sterling. And then we have this owl brooch with marcasites and 4 little garnets for the eyes. And this one is also sterling. I believe it says sterling silver Germany. This is German silver. Love that piece. So yeah, sure, why not? Those 4 owl pieces. And Cody doesn't know this yet, but I'm going to give her half the money. So whoever wins, I'll split it with Cody. Looks like we have Carol Ann in at 20. Carol Ann's in at 40. Yeah. Yes, cash for Kodi. Ooh, what did... I got a message on my phone. We'll have some things for you. There we go. Carolyn's in a 40. Anybody else? For sterling Germany brooch, sterling owl pendant with a black onyx stone, sterling whatever, and then that. Okay, Carolyn, let's make it even 50. And I'm going to split it with Kodi. I got to write that down. Perfect. We'll call it sold. Thank you so much, Carolyn. I'm sure Kodi will definitely appreciate it. There we go. Turning Kodi's chat into an auction. How fun. Awesome. What do I have? I wonder. Where is... Oh, gotcha. That is a steal. That is definitely a steal. Let me throw that page out. So, how's everybody doing? I don't know how long Kodi's gonna be, so I'm just chatting for her. And see, that's why you come on my channel, because I give steals. I mean, not literally, I don't steal, but you know, I give away pretty much decent items. What's in here? Oh, nothing's in there. Oh man. Yeah, my plan for the day is I'm basically just marking stuff for the shops. Gonna hopefully get that stuff in September, do a video on that, and then possibly make a couple buy it now things tonight, and then after that, go to sleep. Unless if I'm awake enough to do an auction, then I probably will, but we'll see what happens with that. Actually, something else. One more thing for Kodi to split. Okay, what do I got? One more thing for Kodi to split. I'm looking around here just trying to find something. Why can't I see anything? I got you. Oh, I know what I can do. It's in not that drawer, this drawer. Ugh. Let's do. Where's the third one? There's the third one. Okay, let's do 1, 2, and 3. 3 owl brooches. All together, whatever you guys want to give. And I'll split with Kodi. And I'll show you the brooches up close. We have a very beautiful, look at that black color, that black enameling on those eyes. The red enameling, clear rhinestones. Let me flip this over. And it's also got a bail, so you can wear that as a pendant. We got this owl with some rhinestones. That one's a beautiful brooch. And then you have this red enameling with clear rhinestones. And that one is also a brooch. Carol, I have 15 sold. Anybody else higher for that, or am I calling it to Carol Ann? Ooh, be sold then. Oh, Cody's gonna really thank you guys. I'll wait till she gets back, then I'll spoil it, the news. Of course, she's gonna rewatch this, isn't she? And let me I will quickly, actually, it might be, no, it's easier to do it on phone. I will send you that invoice, Carol Ann, right now as we speak. Then I can pass on the money to Cody. There we go. That was fun, wasn't it? Let's see. Let's go here. Come on. Stinking thing's not loading. There it goes. One. There we go. Quantity 1. Perfect. Sent. I'll tell her when she gets back. She's gonna love this. We'll wait to see what she says. But yeah, you can always check me out on my YouTube channel. What else do I have to say? I did put a sticker on that. Okay. I'm gonna be on the Jewelathon. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Don't know what my time slot is yet, so I'll still be on the lookout for that. Oh, you're welcome, Bobby, and thanks, Carol Ann. She'll really appreciate it. What else? I have a bunch of stuff I'm looking to sell, so hopefully I will do more auctions. I've just been so busy with a bunch of stuff. It's been crazy. Let's see. Do I have... Oh, I don't have... Do I have her email? Maybe I don't. Oh, I thought I did. I'll have to get... We are writing schedules Sunday evening. Perfect. Hi, Robin. Turquoise? Do I have turquoise? I probably do somewhere. Ooh, is that? Oh, no. I'll show you one of my recent I'll show you one of my recent pickups. Because Cody told me to show some stuff. This is one of my recent pickups. I love this flower. This is gonna hopefully go in the case if I can find room for it. Look at that. Yeah, I want to see Cody's reaction when she gets back. I love that flower. And look at this. It's going in my collection so I can show the price. It was only $2. I had to pick that up for $2. Ooh, I can show this one too. At that same sale, I picked up this. Can't help think of me every time you see a flower. I also picked up this big black one. Has a little bit of enamel chipping on the top, but this black one is pretty big, and it's got that V clasp in the back. This one, because it's going in my collection, and I'm probably never going to sell this one. This one was also $2. For that price, heck yeah, I'm buying it. Oh, too much fun with this stuff. Carolyn. Now, if you guys would see how much stuff I have in this room, it is ridiculous right now. I've been working day and night to try to get it organized, but yet I still cannot get it all organized. It's become a mess. But I'm working on it. I do need to go live so I can sell a lot of this stuff off. Oh, I can't get this necklace untangled. That's the other thing I hate, is that a lot of my stuff gets tangled and then I just never can untangle it. Wait, how did I get back on?
Well, that was good fucking timing, wasn't it?
Oh, heck yeah, it was.
Alright.
So, guess what?
What?
On behalf of me and behalf of Carol Ann, we had a little auction in your chat while
You
you were
did?
gone. We did.
Well, you go, boy.
And Carol Ann spent 100.
Wow.
So I'm gonna give 50 of that to you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, that was worth me getting in the wheelchair for then. Because she did not bring my godson with her.
Oh,
So I did not get to see him.
dang it.
I know, right? Apparently he plays football now and they're going to start doing tackle football. And I'm like, oh, good God, I feel bad for the other team.
Wait, Kodi, what's your PayPal email?
Kodiakcreations at yahoo.com.
Okay, because I was trying to look for it and I'm like, wait, I don't think I even have it.
Tibble, sell more.
Come on. Let me do. What was it again?
I'm putting it in the chat for you.
Okay.
There you go.
I'll just copy and paste it. Got it.
Thank you, Carol. Yeah, but it was good that I touched base with her because, you know, I did get that electric bill paid at the last second. You're all caught up on the 1 million other things I do. Sure you are. Oh, Carol Ann, thank you. I love you too. So I was able to touch her base with her, and she's like, "Don't worry about it." She goes, "I understand." So, and I let her know that the, you know, internet is kind of a month behind, and she's like, "They're fine." I'm like, "Okay." But I did find out that my godson is doing very well in school, and that's good. And I was like, "Next time, bring Talon with you." She goes, "Well, he's very busy." I'm like, "Well, I'm so sorry. See if he can fit me into his schedule." 8-year-old man. He's also joining Cub Scouts. So that's cool. It's more, I think, of a way of her being able to send him somewhere so he's not underfoot. Because, like, the kid goes, when school is in, he goes to school and then he goes to daycare. Like, right now, we don't have school, but he wasn't with her because he's at daycare. And she's always kind of been like that. And when he was around, she'd be like, "Tell him, get away from me." So, yeah. He's better off.
Just sent.
Thank you, Brandon.
You're welcome.
So, and I told her, I said, "I want pictures."
I will be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay. Talon is 8. He's 8 years old, I believe. 8 or 9. I think he's still 8. He'll be 9 in November. So, yes, it was very nice that Issa told me that my daughter has COVID. I'm like, Issa talks to my daughter more than I do. I don't talk to her at all. She doesn't want to. 9 times out of 10, Issa has more information about what's going on at my mom's house than I do. But I told her to give him squishes for me and tell him I loved him. He's a busy kid, playing football and basketball and Cub Scouts and all kinds of stuff going on. But it's better for him to be busy with activities than having the rejection from his mom constantly. So, I mean, he will eventually, well, he already realizes it because he used to come into my room whenever she'd be like, "Get away from me, I'm busy." Blah. You know, he'd come in here and hang out with me. or he'd go hang out with his dad, or back and forth between the two of us. So. I wore myself out. It was an unexpected trip in the wheelchair. I wasn't planning on getting back in the wheelchair until I went to go make my dinner.
I took the owls over to my shipping department.
Yeah.
And those owls are going to be shipped out today.
They're going to fly away, are they?
They're going to fly away.
Yeah, I'm glad she came too. She actually is. I think the reason she did it is because she's across the street doing Donnie's taxes. And she knows if I had seen her over there and she hadn't come over to see me, I would have been like, what the fuck? So I think that's more, she knew she could get spotted, or Donnie might tell me she was there. So, yeah. But she's getting his paperwork and stuff to do his taxes, so she'll be back when he has to sign everything. And I said, well, bring Talon with you next time. I want to see my god baby. Her old man. I forgot to ask her if she actually got married. She was supposed to get married in December. I didn't see any rings, but that doesn't really mean anything with her because she takes her rings off all the time. She always did that with John too. It drove him crazy. She'll leave the house and take the rings off. But I guess her significant other wants them to move to Texas, and she was like, hell no. Well, because she'd have to get licensed as a CPA in order to do the work she does if she goes to Texas. South Carolina laws are a little bit more leeway in that. She doesn't have to be licensed to be able to do accounts and taxes and things like that. She has to be very careful, though, because if anything goes wrong, she's accountable because she doesn't, I don't know if she has insurance for it or not, but because she's not a licensed CPA, she can, it goes worse for them in court. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she does have, but she's doing good in her business, and she's still in business 4 years later. So good for her. It was very weird having a human being that wasn't my mom in my house. So, well, I mean, for the past 2 years, the only people that have come in my house, well, Donnie came in once to bring in a box, and Luke came in once to bring in a box that was too heavy for me, and then my mom and my son. And for the past 2 months, 2 or 3 months, it's only been my mom because my son hasn't been able to get over here. So having another human in my space was weird. It's like living your life mostly naked and then all of a sudden having to put clothes on. Just a really weird feeling. Just saying, in case anybody wanted to know. Cat, stop clawing up boxes. Damn. I live with the shredder. It's funny because she didn't ask about the cats, but she asked how Simi was. Yes, she asked about the dog, but not the cats. And considering one of the cats was John's cat, kind of weird that she didn't ask about them. I guess her dog Dodge isn't doing so well because he's like 15 now. And he's a big dog. He's a lab pit mix. She said he shakes a lot. He won't go swimming anymore because he almost drowned himself the last time he went in the water. Their condo is on a lake, so Dodge used to love to go running in the lake and jump around, but now he avoids it. And she let me know Miha's not on the website anymore. I'm like, really? It's July. Miha got adopted a week before Christmas. So, yeah, I know. I was checking Miha's page at the shelter every day. I was so worried about her. So. Looks like I'll be eating late tonight because I'm not going to be able to get back in that wheelchair for a while. Well, it takes a lot out on my knee.
Yeah.
My right knee is screwed up, so um, the up and down, up and down, up and down, and transferring into the chair, wheeling around and stuff. It takes a lot out of me. But all I got to do is pop some rice into my rice cooker and then heat up some of my dinner that I made in the crock pot because I divided everything up into meals. My adobo chicken, oh my God, it's crack chicken. It is. It's so good. My mom even liked it. It's so funny because every time I've made something that isn't something my mom would cook, it's because my mom is very, I don't know, she doesn't do any innovative cooking. Like it's very basic cooking. But every time I make something that my mom wouldn't make and I let her try it, she's like, oh, that's really good. But she'll never make it for herself.
Mm.
And I was like, well, you can take one of those bags home, just make some rice. And she's like, no, it's okay. You need your food. Okay. I tried. And I was like, I can give you the recipe. She goes, no, nobody else will eat it. Okay. I tried. You know what I mean? I tried. I made a mushroom pie. Basically, it was spaghetti, but it was shells, little tiny shells instead of spaghetti or like macaroni noodles or anything. And there were 3 different types of mushrooms in it. And it was all made from scratch. And I made a little container of it and I gave it to her. And this was back when I had both feet and I was able to walk around the kitchen and cook. And she was like, it was so good. And I'm like, I know, right? She goes, where did you get that? I was like, I made it, Mom. She goes, you made that? I'm like, yeah, Mom, made it from scratch. She's like, really? You can cook from scratch? I'm like, oh my God, do you know who I am? I'm like, wow. Yeah. Kind of like when she saw the jewelry I had made and she was like, wow, that's beautiful. I can't believe you made that. I'm like, thank you. Moms. I just hope that she doesn't get sick. Ooh, Dibble's making rice pilaf. Nice. My mom got me herb and garlic, or butter and garlic, Ben's rice, and I can't remember if I like it or not. Well, I can't use that with my adobo chicken. It wouldn't taste right, so I'm gonna be breaking out the rice cooker. It'll be de-virginized today. Well, I've had it for a while, but I haven't used it, and I absolutely love rice cookers. The first time I used one was in Florida. And I was like, so when I'm packing, I can pack up your rice cooker and put it in my stuff, right? Because it's just so easy. I mean, you put the rice in, you put the water in, you push the button, and boom, it cooks your rice, you know?
Yeah.
And I have absolutely no guilt about using a rice cooker because I am one of those people that can actually make rice on the stovetop without it sticking to the pan. So it's kind of like I have no problem cussing because I know I can carry on a conversation without swearing even once.
Check out my channel.
Brandon instigates me when I'm on his channel. He tries to get me to be naughty. He does. Brandon tries to break the bear. He hasn't done it yet, but he tries.
My chat tries to break the bear.
That's true too. They instigate big time. And the most he gets is, "Oh, Brandon, you got to be careful how you word things." That's what he gets from me because he'll word things intentionally to instigate. And I'm like, "Oh, so easy. Stop it."
Got green walls for sale.
I'm not getting yelled at by your mom. Nope.
No, it's not.
Nope.
Nope.
Well, if things get too sore and I can't get in the wheelchair again, I'll just have a peanut butter sandwich. I got peanut butter. I got bread.
You have jelly?
No. That if I did, it would be in the kitchen. I'd have to get in the wheelchair to go get that. No, I keep a jar of peanut butter and bread in my room for the times when I absolutely am like I cannot transfer again and get out there. I just can't do it. And I need something to eat. So and I have tater chips, so I'm good. Ugh. Oh, so it's been a productive day. That's cool.
Yeah, it has for me.
Brandon made some money. I got some money. I like that.
There you go.
Come on the channel anytime you like, Brandon. Show some more stuff. We're good. No, that's cool.
Helps me get rid of some stuff. Helps you get some money,
Yeah. And Kodi can always use that. That'll go towards my, actually, I can pay my StreamYard with that. Ooh. Yay. Thank you. So half of that'll go for my StreamYard, and that'll be paid for a month. And then the rest I'll save for, put it towards the, actually, let me see. Oh, I don't know if I can see how many hours I have left on my StreamYard.
It'll tell you if you go to account and then billing.
Yeah, I know. It's my computer. My laptop is so slow.
Oh, gotcha.
Like I click stuff and it doesn't want to do damn thing. I've only used 4 hours. So I'm still good on that for right now. So I'll probably get the flea stuff for the dog. Because living creatures come before my benefits,
Mm-hmm.
So, because I can order that on Amazon. And then my dog will be flea protected. Because if I can keep the dog up to date on her flea treatments, then I don't have to do the cats. Because cats don't go outside. So as long as the dog doesn't bring them in, we're good. And it saves me a crap ton of money because cat stuff is expensive.
Yeah.
Because there are 2 of them. My back is spasming.
Spasming?
Yeah, I get muscle spasms in my back if I do too much or I move too fast. I get spasms. They start at like the base of my spine, go all the way up my back, and then like hit the back of my head.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not fun. It hurts. Such is my life. Only usually lasts a minute or two, but it feels like it lasts forever, but it actually only lasts for a minute or two.
Mm.
And I don't know, it's not really muscle spasms because I don't feel my muscles twitching. It's more like a nerve spiral, like nerve pain that spirals up all the way up. And sometimes it will stop like right in my chest area and I can't breathe that well. And then it'll go up the back of my neck and it like wraps right around my forehead. And then I'm like, okay, laying down now. Like, oh. But it only went to my lower back this time and it's gone now. We're good. That's why you're haunting me. I was wondering why the cat that's not affectionate is laying next to me. I'm like, I love you. It's because their food isn't down. That's why. She always acts like she likes me when she wants. Yep, and she just jumped down. She's like, okay, feed me. Yeah. Get off me. You know where I'm going to put it. What are you climbing back up on the bed for? There, have at it. Yep, face right in the bowl. because she hasn't had her food down for like an hour or two. So obviously she's starving to death, and I'm trying to murder my cats. She does. I had to pick the food up because I was leaving the dog in my room, and of course, if I leave the cat food down, the dog will eat it. And the cats eat Iam's food. It's way too expensive for the dog to have a snack on. Besides that, it makes the dog fart. So no. I am trapped in this room with the dog. She is not eating anything that makes her gas out the room. But even if the food is picked up for like an hour, the cats act like they're starving to death. And I'm like, oh my God, really? My dog is pouting because I didn't let her go out there and see Issa. She's laying on my pillow, and usually she'll be facing me, staring at me, or sleeping. And now she's still laying on my pillow, but her back is to me. That's how she pouts. Poor little princess. She got to see my mom today. That's enough. What, Dibble? So what? What? Don't just say so. So buttons. My dad used to say that all the time. He'd say something, I'd be like, so? He'd be like, so buttons. And I'm like, oh, you're so old.
You're so old.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, you're so old.
So
buttons. See, now I'm old. He did. He had all kinds of weird sayings like that. The one that was really funny was capiche. He'd be like, you're capiche? And I'm like, what nationality are you?
Yeah.
Because he was German Canadian. So I'm like, isn't capiche like Italian or something? It really frustrated him when my grandmother in Canada was up there in age and started getting dementia. She forgot that she knew how to speak and understand English. So all she spoke was German. And apparently my dad didn't take the time to learn German when he was a child because he didn't understand anything she was saying. So he'd be yelling at her on the phone in English, and I'm like, why are you yelling at your mom? I'm like, stop it. So mean. But yeah, he'd yell at her. Marty, stop trying to bury the food dish. Cut that out. She ends up scooting that dish all over the floor. It drives me crazy. You find any more good stuff?
Nah.
Eh.
I've been marking a lot of stuff, so I'm just taking a short break.
Well, fine then.
Fine then.
Oh, I also know why she's pouting. She's hiding in a way because I came in and there's a paper towel that's all tore up on my floor. Now, normally, Simi does not touch anything in this room. She does not chew stuff up. But I came in and I didn't even see it when I first came in because the room is dark. And came in, got up on the bed, went to move the wheelchair out of the way, and there's shredded up paper towel on the floor. And the dog is like laying right at the edge of the bed. Huh. And I stopped for a minute. I looked at her. I said, "What is that?" And she got up and ran away. So she knows she's not supposed to do that, and apparently she was hoping I didn't see it. But it's probably from when I had peanut butter sandwiches this morning. It was my breakfast. I had half a peanut butter sandwich.
Well, speaking of food, I'm gonna go get something to eat. So
okay. Well, thank you for coming up on the panel and selling something and giving me money.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Hey, if this is what happens, I'll leave my live more often.
Yeah, because you come to mod for me, so I was like, might as well do something for you.
Thank you.
So
You're so sweet.
yeah, but I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Brandon. Have a great day.
Bye.
That's awesome. Yay. Are you leaving, Dibble? Oh, wow. 2:05. 2 hours and 5 minutes. Yeah, I guess I'm leaving. Conserve some of those hours. Well, thank you, everyone, for coming and playing. And sorry I left my live, but not sorry, I guess. I do appreciate that very, very much. My dog will very much appreciate that as well. Because fleas are icky. Okay, Dibble, have an awesome day. I'll see you around the tube. And I was out there and I didn't look at the BB-8 thing. I'm like, whoops. Oh well, I'll check it later. I hope everybody has a great day. Bye, Carol Ann. Thank you very, 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 very much. Have an awesome day. Be careful. Be safe. Don't name it after me if you're not, because I wasn't there to enjoy it. All right. Bye, everybody. And I will see you Saturday morning for my live. And I'll have my sale probably at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So just keep it in mind. I will be putting the thumbnails up soon. Hi, everybody.